Hello, this is the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Thank you so much for tuning into this video on dot plots. So dot plots are a way to visually display data. We choose dot plots when there's a small range of values, like these values here that go from 3 to 10. And what we do is we draw a dot for each time the score occurs. So let's turn this data here into a dot plot. So we can see that the score 3 occurs once, so we put a dot for that. We can see the score 4 occurs once, so we'll put a dot for that. So the score 5 doesn't occur at all, but that's okay, we're just going to skip it. Also, the score 6 occurs once. Now the score 7 occurs twice, so what we're going to do is do 2 dots for 7, one on top of the other. So put a dot and then another dot. So similarly, we see that the score 8 occurs 3 times. It's helpful to cross them out so you know that you've already used that data point. So we'll do 3 dots for 8. Then we have 9 occurring 3 times and 10 occurring 5 times. So this is what the dot plot will look like. As I said, each dot refers to an instance of that score occurring. So 10 has occurred 5 times, and then we have 5 dots. So we can also calculate the mean, median, mode, and range just from the dot plot. So let's look at calculating mean, median, mode, and range from a dot plot. So we're going to start with the easiest one, which is the mode. So you remember the mode is just the most common. You can see clearly 10 is the most common. It has the most dots. So the mode here is 10. The range is very easy to calculate as well. It's just highest score minus lowest score. So in this case, it is 7. So now to find the median, we need to find the middle score. So what we can do to help us when there's a lot of scores, we can cross out one from the top, one from the bottom, and keep crossing out scores until we get to the middle. So what do I mean by that? Well, we cross out one at the top, one at the bottom, one at the top, then the next one. And we keep going like this until we end up with a middle score. So next up, we'll cross out the 9, then 8, one at the top, one at the bottom. And here you see there are 2 middle scores. So we have 2, 5, 7 scores below these circled scores and 5, 7 scores above those 2 circled scores. So the 2 middle scores are 8 and 9. So to find the median when you have 2 middle scores, you add them up and divide by 2. The median here would be 8.5. So calculating the mean's the one that would probably take the longest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up each section individually to help us. So there's only 1 3, 1 4, and 1 6. But there are 2 7s. So these 2 here would add up to 14. 3 8s give 24, 3 9s, 27, and there are 5 10s, so they add up to 50. Writing all these numbers is going to help me more efficiently calculate the sum of all the scores. So all the scores add up to 3, 7, 13, 27, 51, 78, 128. So the mean will be the sum of all the scores, which is 128, divide by how many scores there are. So how many scores are there? 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 11, 16. So the mean is 128 over 16, which is equal to 8. So that's how you can calculate mean, median, mode, and range from a dot plot. All right, thank you so much for tuning into this video. This has been the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Have a great day.